This meeting is being recorded.
Okay, Dream Team. There we go. Welcome to Breathe Right with BC Lung. Happy to be here again with you on day 2. I know you won't be able to see maybe head to toe the full time. Hopefully you can see enough of the movements that you can follow along. Some key safety reminders. Please make sure you have a nice clear space around you to move around in. Nothing to step on or trip over. Having a sturdy chair, no wheels, is safe. And having sturdy footwear or bare feet is best to exercise in. And then I'm just going to encourage you to stay in tune with your body. Our motto here is challenging and doable. So we want to find that balance. You are going to be in control of your intensity. Okay, I'll keep checking in with the group. We're going to start adding in thumbs up, means I'm doing well, I can keep going. A sideways thumb is I'm doing well, I'm just going to be resting for a longer time. And thumbs down is we need to check in with you right now. Okay? And if you get to that point, feel free to unmute to connect with me. All right. We're going to start with a couple breathing exercises. So I'm going to get you to sit kind of a little bit off your chair so we're off the backrest. I'm going to get you to start with a hand on your belly, a hand on your chest. Okay? Now, we're going to practice our belly breathing. I'm going to encourage you to try to inhale and exhale for about 3 to 5 seconds, whatever feels best for you. We're going to inhale, fill up the belly. Think about a box around you and we're filling up that whole box. Breathe in. And then we're breathing out through pursed lips. Good. We're breathing in, fill up all 4 sides of that box. And then breathe out through that invisible straw. Good. We breathe in and out. One more in and out. Now we will take our hands, palms up, elbows tucked into your sides. This is our W breathing. We're going to inhale, pull the hands apart. Exhale through pursed lips to bring those hands back in. Inhale, pull the hands apart. Exhale to pull the hands back in. Inhale, pull the hands apart. Exhale through pursed lips. 2 more like this. Inhale, fill up the belly, we're breathing down. Exhale through pursed lips. And 1 more. Inhale. Exhale through pursed lips. Brilliant. We're now going to get our upper back moving a little bit. So hands on the thighs. And so I say we want our upper back moving. Think about those shoulder blades. We're going to inhale. Pull the elbows back. Gently extend. Gently arch. If it's comfortable for you, you can gently raise your chin. Then we will exhale to slide the hands down and gently round through the upper back. Inhale, pull the elbows back, extend through the chest. Exhale to gently round. Inhale to really gently extend. Exhale to gently round. Stay in control. The movement should not feel straining. Inhale to extend. Exhale to round. 1 last one. Inhale to extend. Exhale to round. And relax there. Good work, team. So we started with some breath work. We're now going to start getting warmed up. Everything we do today, there's a seated and a standing variation for what we do, and it is your choice what's going to feel best for you and your body. So seated or standing, we're going to get just a little bit more movement going. If you are choosing to stand, please have balance support within grabbing distance, just so it's there if you need it. You are welcome to start moving your feet or keep them still, but we're going to start with some small arm circles down by our side. And what's going to happen is we're going to start really small, and every time I say change, we're going to change the direction. And every time we change the direction, I want you to make those circles just a little bit bigger. So we're starting off small, tight circles. Change. So we change the direction, slightly bigger circles. Change. All right. Change. Oh boy, remember they're just getting as big as is comfortable for you. Change. Sore shoulders. You can always put thumbs to elbows and move just through, or thumbs to shoulder, move through the elbow. Change. Those are some big circles. Now we're going to make them steadily smaller every time you hear change. Change. Those circles get a little bit smaller. Change. There we go. And change. We're kind of back to really small, tight circles, and you can relax there. All right. We practiced our hula hooping on Tuesday. Hands go on the hips. We're going to push the hips back. Then you slide them to one side, round in front, slide to the other side. Now remember, we want to be in control of our body, especially if we're worried about our backs. So if you have osteoporosis, any degeneration or disc issues, we're extra cautious how we move our hips. Some movement is good, we just want to be in control. If you're seated, you're welcome to get moving through the torso gently. Think about engaging through the core. So get a little bit of movement going, even if we're seated. And 3, 2, 1, and relax there. I'm now going to invite us. You can start to lift your feet, seated or standing. We've got our hands ready. And you can start reaching forward with either one hand at a time or both. So one hand at a time or both. Remember, this is warm up. We're starting to move at a pace that is doable. We're just signaling to our body that it's time to start moving. Now let's not forget about our breathing pattern, even as we start working harder. So 2 to 4 seconds is a good starting point. Think about breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. And 3, 2, 1. You can have hands on hips because we're going to start tapping our toe out to the side. Good. Maintain that breathing. So think about breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. If you'd like to move the arm across the body, you can. So again, seated or standing works great. Decide what's best for you. Good. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. And 3, 2, 1, and relax there. You're welcome to place your hands at the back of your chair or freestanding. We're just gonna do a couple mini squats. We're gonna push our hips back a little bit and then bend through the knees to where it's comfortable for you. You might want arms in front, you can have arms across or on the hips. Bend the knees just that little bit and back up. So 2 things we're doing here. We're testing out, do our knees feel cranky today or do they feel ready to work hard? Cranky knees, we can push the hips back. So you can try that out. If we're bending the knees and they're feeling cranky, push the hips further back behind you and then come back up. We're also getting used to tightening our glute muscles, tighten to come back up to a standing position. So we go in that little bit of a squat, squeeze those glutes. Those are those bum muscles to get standing up. 3, squeeze, 2, squeeze, and 1. Squeeze to come back up. Brilliant. All right, our next movement, we're going to focus more on the hips. So now trying to keep the legs fairly straight. There's allowed to be a slight bend. We're going to push the hips back, making sure that you're not going to hit your head on anything. Pushing the hips back, and then stand back up tall. It's like we're going to bend down to pick something up, but we're just going to the knees. Maybe that helps you. Maybe you have your hands in front. You slide them down the legs to the knees, and then back up to standing. Good. Notice I'm keeping my chest up. Got a nice straight back. Down. And up. Down. And up. Good. 3. Great work, team. Nice control. 2. And 1 more. Excellent. And relax there. You can step it out. We're now going to have our arms out in front of us. Or you can have them overhead. Whatever feels best for you. We're going to just pull one arm back at a time. So you can have your arms out in front of you. Or if it feels comfortable for you to have hands overhead, you can pull one hand down at a time. And what we're going to practice here is exhaling on the effort and then inhaling to return back up. So let's breathe out as we pull the hand down and breathe in as we lift it up. Same thing if your hands are in front. Breathe out to pull it back. Breathe in to bring it back forwards. Breathe out to pull it back. Breathe in to bring it forwards. 3, 2, and 1. And relax there. Excellent. All right, team. We're going to start working into a bit of our cardio. So during our cardio, we're going to work for 40 seconds, rest for 20 seconds. Seated or standing is completely up to you. If you want to do all one the same way, if you want to change it up as we go, perfect. I just want to encourage you, we want to get ourselves breathing a little bit harder when we're in our work interval. Sound good? First one's just a march. So you can get your arms moving. You can lift one leg at a time. The higher you lift that leg, the harder it'll be. The faster you move, the more challenging it'll be. And if you're moving your arms and your legs, it will be more challenging. So you've got some tools that you're in control of to increase or decrease the intensity. Make it challenging, but doable. 3, 2, 1, and then rest for 20 seconds. Remember that recovery position. You can have hands on thighs. You can be seated, bent over. Make sure it's not hunched. Keep the chest up. When you think about getting back into control of that breathing pattern. And if you're ready to join in, we're going to tap one foot out to the side. Let's go. You can tap one foot out to the side. If you want to get your arms moving in front of you, you can. That'll increase the challenge because it's arms and legs. And even as we're moving, we're trying to get ourselves breathing a bit harder. We're still breathing in, 2, maybe 3, and out, 2, maybe 3. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, and rest. Find that recovery position as needed. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Okay, team, we're going to lift our heel towards our bum. Lifting heel to bum, you can bend the elbows to join in if you would like. Seated, we've got our feet out in front of us and we're just pulling one foot back at a time. So your feet are in front, pull one foot back at a time. Good. Just can lift one heel up at a time. Can bend the elbows if you'd like. More limbs moving means more intensity. So choose what's best for you. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Find that recovery position. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Okay. We've got the arms out in front of us. We're going to pull them out and bring them back in. Pull them out, bring them back in. If you want L's instead, you can. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you can make L's or you can make open arms. Good. If you want to add in a little bit of a march to increase the intensity, you can. You're also welcome to just focus on those arms. Those legs have been working hard. Good work, team. Good, you're almost there. Do what you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Find that recovery position. Breathing out through pursed lips. Okay, we're going to rest for a little bit longer than 20 seconds here. So then we're going to repeat each of those cardio movements. Oh boy, oh boy. That sounds super fun. So this is your chance to figure out if you were at an intensity that felt right for you. We're going to start with our marching in 3, 2, 1, and we're marching. So try to challenge your brain as you're, moving, breathing. Try to think, what movements did we do? That's your little brain challenge today. Try to recall back. What other cardio movements did we get into? We're halfway. And the goal is to breathe a bit harder, but still stay in control of our breathing. We're breathing out through pursed lips. 3, 2, 1, and find that recovery position. Maybe some of you like to keep moving. Go for it, but breathe in. 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Keep that breathing. Next is going to be that side step, touching the toe out to the side in 3, 2, 1, go. You're welcome to reach across. You can get both arms moving. Whatever feels best for you. The whole time we're thinking about that breathing pattern. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. 10 seconds left. Do what you can. So great to have you guys back on day 2. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Go breathing in, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3. Start to deepen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Think about what that other exercise was. Pretty sure it was lifting heels up. I got the order confused. That's okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's pull those heels up. You can bend the elbows along with it. Remember, if you're seated, your feet are just out in front of you, and we pull one foot back at a time. Okay? Or you can just focus on the arms. Good. Think about breathing in. 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Keep up that breathing pattern as we move. 3, 2, 1, rest. Great job, everybody. Find that recovery position. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Then we've got our arms opening and closing. 3, 2, 1, go. So you can keep your feet stepping if you want that extra movement, extra intensity. Focus on just the arms. You can make L's. Stay in control of the movement. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Great work, team. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. We might need to roll those shoulders back a little bit. Think about your recovery position. Great work, everybody. Fantastic. Good. So we're going to focus on catching our breath, bringing our heart rates down a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of balance, and then we're going to transition into some strength exercises for today. How's everybody feeling so far? Remember, thumbs up as I'm feeling good, can keep going. Sideways is I'm good, I just need a longer rest, catch my breath. Down is check in with me, please. And you can feel free to unmute and check in if it's thumbs down. Okay, happy to support you. If you're feeling sideways thumb, you are not going to join back in until you feel in control of your breathing, okay? That is a great thing to do. Okay, for our balance, you can do it standing, have balance support within grabbing distance. You can also do it seated and just focus on your hips not moving. If you want to add a challenge while seated, you can sit on a pillow, rolled up towel, etc. That can add a little bit of instability. Okay, good. So if you are choosing to stand, I'm just going to challenge you to be heel to toe, like we're standing on a line. Now, fully in a line might feel a little too off balance, so you can bring your feet further apart. The further apart your feet are, the wider that base of support, the more I'm balanced. So find what is challenging and doable for you. If you're seated, you're welcome to hold just one leg up and think about your hips staying still. All right, so starting now, we're going to hold this position for about 15 seconds. Tighten your glutes. Breathe. You can have fingertips touching balance support as needed. Have arms out, counterbalance, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We're gonna bring that back foot forwards. So we're in that heel to toe position. Again, find what is challenging but doable for you. And we're going to hold. Tighten those glutes. We talked about crushing the walnut on Tuesday. Focus on that breathing pattern. We breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can bring your feet side by side. You need to wiggle it out a little bit, no problem. Our second balance exercise for today is we're going to be on one foot. My other foot is touching, and you have 2 options from a standing variation. You can touch your toe out to the side and then bring it back. You'll notice that I'm not shifting my weight. So it's not a step. I stay on my stance foot, touch the toe out, and bring it back. Touch the toe out, bring it back. You do have the option of lifting that leg up and down. Lifting the leg up and down. Okay? Touching the toe is like touching some really hot water. We just dip the toe down just for a little bit of balance and bring it back. 10, 9, 8, now arms out, 7, 6, 5, 4, think about that walnut, keep crushing the walnut, 3, 2, 1, change legs. When you're ready, touch or lift, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, you might need to wiggle it out. No problem. All right. Those were our 2 balance exercises. I want you to remember them. So we're going to move on to some strength, and if we have time, we might come back to those 2. So keep them there. All right, so for today's strength, again, a stretchy band is highly recommended. And if you want to use some sort of weight to increase the challenge, that is great as well. We're going to keep it simple today. Again, it's day 2. So we're going to start with some sit to stands. Your favorite. The best exercise in the whole repertoire of exercises, sit to stands. If you're staying seated, I'm going to encourage you, lean forward slightly, push your feet down into the ground. These muscles will fire up. You can put your hands there and feel them, and then when you relax, they relax. And when you push your feet down into the ground, you'll feel those muscles fire up, and then you can relax. Okay? You can choose to hold a weight, whatever that looks like to you. Soup can, water bottle, dumbbell. We're going to do 10, and you can also push through your feet to slowly stand up, and then slowly sit down with control. All right, team, we're standing up. 10. Down with control. 9. Down with control. 8. Down with control. Really think about pushing your feet into the ground, whether you stay seated or whether your bum comes up off the seat. Push your feet. Remember, breathe out as we stand. 6, or as you exert. Breathe out as you push your feet into the ground. 5. 4, exhale, 3, push down into the ground, 2, and last one if you can. Brilliant. And relax there. This is where we catch your breath. Think about breathing in. 2, 3, out. 2, 3. In. 2, 3, out. 2, 3. You can find that recovery position. And out. Brilliant. Excellent, excellent. So while you continue to breathe, exercise number 2, we're going to work on our chest muscles. If you have a stretchy band, I'm going to give you a standing option if you have a wall space and a seated option. You can use your stretchy band. So if you got your stretchy band, I picked the wrong colored shirt with the color of band today. Did not coordinate that well for you guys to see. The band's going to go around the back. Now, if the band is over top of the arm, it's easier to get a stretch on the band. I personally don't like how it rubs, so I prefer to have it under the armpits. And then I just have to hold a little closer. So there's pros and cons, okay? You decide what's best for you. With the band, we press out in front, and then with no slingshots, we push, slowly bring it back. Push, slowly bring it back. If you're standing, you'd like a standing or alternative, you're welcome to do a wall push-up. That's where we've got the hands on the wall. We have our feet a little bit further back, and then with control, slowly lower ourselves towards the wall, and then push off the wall to come back up. The more upright you are, the less weight it is. The more you're leaning into it, the more weight it is. All right, we're doing 10 of whatever you decide to do. This first round, because I'm already standing, I will demonstrate 10 wall push-ups. Everybody ready? As we push, we're going to exhale. So bring your hands towards your chest, whether it's band or wall, hands towards the chest. Now exhale to push your hands away from your chest. Push your hands away. Now bring your hands back towards your chest and push as you exhale. Inhale, bring your hands towards your chest. Exhale to push your hands away. Inhale to bring your hands to your chest. Exhale to push your hands away from you. Inhale to bring your hands towards you. Exhale to push your hands away. 3 more. Inhale, bring the hands back. Exhale to push the hands away. Inhale, bring the hands towards you. Exhale to push your hands away. Last one. Inhale, bring the hands towards you. Exhale to push your hands away. Then you can relax. Maybe you need to shake it out. Okay. Brilliant job, everybody. Excellent, excellent. So we worked the chest muscles. Next, we're going to work the back muscles. But I'd like you to find that recovery position and breathe in. 2, 3, out. 2, 3. 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 We've done 2 strength exercises. How's everybody feeling? Good, and I can keep going. Good, I need a longer rest. Not good, you need to check in with me, please. All right. Okay, Seeing lots of different thumbs, that's good. Remember, if you're good but needing to rest, take the rest. Focus on your breathing pattern, that's wonderful. Do what you need to do, okay? I see my band has fallen. There we go. We're gonna work on our back muscles now. So we're gonna do a seated row with the band. What that looks like is the band is gonna go underneath your feet. The band is underneath your feet. You can see I'm holding the band with my hands. Now, with my arms fully extended, I want there to be some tension on the band. You can just hold lower, or
Can I ask a question?
you can.
Are your feet flat on the floor?
You
Or
can.
are they up?
You can have your feet flat on the floor, or you can point your toes up and have your heels in contact with the floor. Having your toes up may help you keep the band down, but it's whatever feels best for you. We're going to be sitting up tall. And again, you can wrap the band around your palm. That might help with your grip. We're going to bring our elbows back. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then with control, start to bring the hands back towards the feet. Pull the elbows back, shoulder blades squeeze together. Bring the band back towards the feet. Pull the band, shoulder blades squeeze together. And lower back, down towards the feet. And 7, pull, slowly lower back. As we pull, it's helpful to exhale, 6. Then you can inhale as you bring the hands back down. Exhale to pull, 5. Inhale to bring it back down. Pull, 4. Slowly bring the band back down. Pull, 3. Slowly bring it down. 2. Slowly bring it down. And 1. Slowly bring it down. That was 10. You can relax the band. You can find your recovery position. We can breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. While we catch your breath, focus on your breathing pattern. I'm going to try one thing with the camera, and then maybe it'll be a better view. You might be able to see more. Let's try. Let's see if this will do the trick. But then you might not be able to see head. So is this preferable or number 1? This is number 2. Hold up a 1 or a 2. 2 is looking more preferable. I love the feedback. This is why you're the dream team. Don't tell anybody else. All right. We're going to work on our glutes a little bit more. If you do not have a stretchy band, you can get hands to thighs, just on the outside of the knees. And you'll push into your hands. If you have a stretchy band, I'm going to encourage you to get the band. And we're going to just loop it around both thighs. Okay, so if I were to turn and face you, you're going to stay seated. But you can see that the band is around my thighs. Okay? My hands just rest at the top. And then from here, we're going to practice squeezing our glutes. We're going to pull the knees apart, pause, and then bring them back with control. We're also going to exhale as we pull. So squeeze the glutes like we're crushing that walnut. The knees pull apart a bit, and then we slowly relax. Exhale to crush the walnut, pull the knees apart, and then relax to inhale. Exhale, pull apart. Inhale to relax. Exhale to pull apart. Inhale to relax. Exhale, pull apart. Inhale to relax. Exhale to pull. Inhale to relax. 2 more. Exhale, pull apart. You should feel those glutes. The harder you clench those glutes, the more challenging it will feel. You're in control. Relax, and then last one. Squeeze those glutes. And relax. Okay, you can untie the band. Feel free to put the band to the side. We're going to do 4 rounds of our breathing, so you can find that recovery position. You can breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. We deepen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Brilliant. All right. We are going to repeat today those strength exercises. We've done 4. We might not have time for that second round of balance. I might have to leave that with you for homework. We'll see how it goes. Number 1 on the exercises was our sit to stands. Our goal was to do 10. Maybe you only do 8 or 5. You're just going to do what you can. With or without a weight, seated, or you can stand. Get yourselves ready. And if you're ready to start, we're pushing the feet into the ground. Go all the way up. And then relax with control. Again, if you're seated, we push through the feet. You'll feel those muscles kick in. And then you relax. Push through the feet. 8. And relax. Push through the feet. Exhale. 7. Push through the feet. Exhale. And relax. Push through the feet. Exhale. And relax. Push through the feet. Exhale. And relax is 5. Push through the feet. 4. Push through the feet. 3. Push through the feet. 2. And push through the feet. That's 1. Then we relax. You put the weight to the side. You can find your recovery position. And we focus on getting back control of that breathing. We breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Continue that breathing. If you need to rest longer, that's okay. The second exercise we did was the chest press, or the standing alternative was the wall push-up. So I demonstrated the wall push-up round 1. This time I'll stick with you with the chest press. So the band goes around the back. It can stay over top of the arms. If you don't like how that rubs, it can go underneath the armpits. You might need to shorten up your band a wee bit. All right, then we're going to get ourselves ready. We're going to push our hands out in front of us as we exhale. Ready? Exhale to push. Come back with control. Push your hands away from you. Bring your hands back towards your chest. Exhale to push your hands. Inhale to bring your hands back. Exhale to push your hands. Inhale to bring your hands back. Exhale to push your hands. Inhale to bring your hands back. Exhale to push your hands. Inhale to bring them back. Exhale to push your hands. Inhale to bring them back. And 3, back with control. 2, back with control. And 1, back with control. Good. Now we're going to work on our back muscles. So we're going to take the band. And round 2, you get to see my feet. So the band's going to go underneath your feet. And you may find it helpful to lift up your toes, maybe have your feet a little bit in front of you. We sit up tall. You might need to wrap the band around your palms. We pull. And then with control, bring hands back down towards the feet. Exhale to pull. Hands back down towards the feet. 8. Exhale, 7. Exhale, 6. Exhale, 5. Exhale, 4. Exhale, 3. Exhale, 2. And exhale, 1. Relax the band. Right from here, you can bring the band and wrap it around the thighs. Whatever feels best for you. All right. One last round here, and then it's time to stretch. So we're going to work on clenching those glute muscles. Think about crushing the walnut. The knees will pull apart a little bit, and then you relax. No slingshots, just control. Squeeze to pull apart. Slowly relax. 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 And 5. Remember, it's helpful to breathe out as we pull. 4. Relax. 3. Relax. 2. Relax. 1. And relax. Okay, you can release that band. Well done, team. We did 2 rounds of strength today. So as we said, class will steadily progress over the weeks. You did really great. You can feel free if you need to get into that recovery position. That's fantastic. Think about starting to deepen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Breathing in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. From here, if you're ready, we're just going to take one arm, pull it across our body, fold the arm to hold it. You can give me a little wave if you'd like. So from here, we're still thinking about that breathing pattern. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. From here, we're going to relax the arms. We're going to pull them back as we inhale. And then exhale, bring the other arm across. That arm folds to hold it in place. We breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, out, 2, 3. Relax, you can pull the arms back. And relax. You're welcome to pull up an elbow. So you can bend the elbow, guide it up. If you'd like to go overhead, you can. As long as it's not pushing your head down. I find this to be most comfortable for my body. I think about those slow, steady breaths. Oh no. What happened? There we go. I thought maybe class was done. You were done with me. Who shook the camera? And relax. Bring the hands down, breathe in. And then exhale to switch. You can pull that elbow up. Now I would like to remind everybody that stretch time is the perfect time to ask any questions. And if you do ask questions, I will just be saying change to remind us to switch the stretch or switch sides. So if you do have any questions, now's a great time to ask. Change. We're gonna get our foot out in front of us. We're gonna bend through the hips to reach towards the toes. Oh boy, I am so sorry, team. It does not want to stay. There, that should be even better. I had an unexpected change of location. So I appreciate everyone's patience with the cramped space. So make sure we keep our chest up as we lean forward. Slow, steady inhale. Slow, steady exhale. We're going to change, slowly come up. Change which foot is in front. No questions from anybody. You have a question. You are welcome to unmute and ask a question. You would just have to click on the little microphone button.
Jill, I arrived late at the meeting. I didn't see my name on the list. I'm just wondering if I did something wrong or what.
You didn't
I
see
didn't
your,
see my name on the list.
which list?
On the list that you had, the 29 participants today,
Oh, well, you should be on there because
because I arrived late.
oh, that's okay. You're probably, as soon as somebody gets on, then they show up on the list. It may just not have added you right away, but we can see you, so you're on our list.
Okay,
Oh yeah, no problem at all.
all right, thanks.
Absolutely, it's a great question. We're gonna cross our foot over onto our shin.
Can you hear me?
I can, hello.
Oh, hi. I'm Bryce from Victoria, BC.
Hi, Bryce.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep up and I'm trying to figure out how to use Zoom effectively. So I have really no specific question other than I wondered if I could get through to you.
You can, you did it.
Yeah. Just unmute and talk to you.
That's right.
Thank you.
Of course, thanks for joining us today. It's nice to have you here.
Yes, I'm very pleased to be here.
I'm so glad.
Okay,
There we go, team. Questions are good. Questions are good. Just make sure we're not feeling like we're straining when we stretch. Stretches should feel pretty relaxing. Little bit of tension is okay, but no straining.
Hey Jill, there's a question from Sherry in the chat because she cannot unmute, but
Oh,
says that she finds it much easier to have one more exhale than inhale, and she's wondering if that's okay.
sorry, to have a longer exhale than inhale?
She said she finds it much easier to have one more exhale than inhale, and is that okay?
Yeah, so we can change, you can bring a leg back behind you, stretch the front of the hip. So I'm interpreting that as it's easier to exhale longer than it is to inhale. That can be fairly normal. Sometimes that's a cause of either some tightness where the ribs aren't able to open up. Maybe the upper back is really tight. The diaphragm maybe isn't able to contract and pull it open. Maybe the elasticity of your lungs are a bit more stiff. So that can be normal or common, I should say. It can be very common. And that's where it's really important to practice your breathing exercises. And for anyone that struggles on that inhale, what you can practice is think about what your inhale pattern in. Maybe it's 3 seconds. So we inhale for 3 seconds, and then I want you to pause 1 or 2 seconds with that inhaled breath, and then exhale fully. And that can help practice and build up some of that lung capacity for that inhale. Okay? Perfect. Yeah, of course, no problem. Change, we're gonna switch sides, other leg drops back. That's a really great question. Some of you may find it harder to exhale, which is a lot more common with COPD, because you get that stiffening in the airways, so it's like breathing out through a tube. That's where that pursed lip exhale mouth position is so important, because it can create a little bit of backflow resistance, which helps prop open the airway and helps you more forcefully push that air out so that there's more room for your next inhale. Sometimes we feel short of breath because we left too much old air in the lungs and there wasn't enough room for new air coming in. So anytime we're feeling short of breath, practice that breathing pattern. All right, we're gonna relax there. We're gonna finish with two breaths. I'm gonna encourage you to try to lengthen your exhale. I'm going to count a 4-second inhale, 6-second exhale for 2 breaths. That timing may not work for you, maybe too short, maybe too long. So please feel free to do your own count. You can keep your hands down, out to the side, or lift them overhead. Ready? Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and relax. Thank you for being here today, everybody. It was wonderful to have you join me, and thank you again for your patience.